Ow. Ow. I'm back. I'm back, everybody. Hello, I'm back, everybody. Hey, welcome to stream. Hey, everybody. Yeah, just refresh, chat. Refresh. Oops.
John, the first admire you for doing challenges like these. It's inspired me to continue my own shiny hunts. I did it with DLC, so it was vastly easier than this, but I managed to get a full final form shiny Dex in Zar.
Not bad.
Thank you so much for the content and inspiration.
Hey, I'm live, everybody. I'm live. Watch the stream. I'm live. You say the keyword was 130? No, this keyword was like $50. No, chat, my internet went out. Oops. Small crash. Anyways, Cheaty, thanks for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, actually, hold on 1 second. I need to check something.
You're back.
Alrighty.
Best of luck with everything, Pookie.
Thanks, Jax. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 13 months. When's a new YouTube video? Soon. Soon. Very soon. Very soon. I thought I forgot to pay the internet bill. No, it's not that. It's not that. Are you doing any personal hunts off of stream these days? No. Nope. No, it's just, to be honest with you, chat, I don't really care to like shiny hunt if it's not for stream. Because think of it this way, this is like the equivalent. Like imagine you worked at McDonald's and you're like, ooh, I want to go get some food. What's the likelihood of you going to McDonald's for dinner that day after spending a whole day working at McDonald's? You know what I mean? I feel like it would be pretty low. I just wouldn't, I also feel like I would rather invest my time, if I have time to game, to put it into a different game. That's all. I worked in 8 McDonald's for dinner for 4 years. Wait, I remember you telling me that. Do you not work there anymore? I gotta head dinner. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. All right. Bro dropped stream faster than he dropped ranch. My internet went out, chat. I cannot control that. That is out of my hands. Not bad though. For since I've streamed, that's the only time I've had an issue. I do miss the ranch. The ranch is still here. It is. Where's the best place to try hunt Emolga and ZA? I am not the person to ask. If I would just assume that it's in the hyper dimensions. That's it. John should have been the one that should have been who installed the internet. Yeah. I just didn't know that was an option. I wish I did. I didn't know. I'm glad the black square behind you helps with the room acoustics. There's a whole bunch. I also have a giant blanket wall in front of me. I still need to add some more stuff because it does echo a little bit, but it's like significantly better than the first stream though, which is nice. Cave stream. Yeah, that was quite a stream, but we made it through. I need to go get a drink. I thirsty. First day had crazy echo. Well, yeah. I mean, I just moved in. That's expected. I didn't have any furniture. What are some big decor pieces for the set? Like for here in my office? Nothing crazy. I think I'm gonna get like a chair in the corner. And then maybe like a little bookshelf, not like a tall one, but like one of those cube bookshelves that I have in my other place. But it's only like 1 or 2 blocks high rather than 5 or 4. Why are we live so late? I've been live for about 6 hours. My stream just crashed. Did you get a houseplant for Nimi? She bought them. Yes, our windowsill in the living room is decorated with a whole bunch of plants. I also bought her flowers for Valentine's Day, and she like propagated them. I don't know if I took a picture of it. I don't think I did. I have it on my Osmo, but I don't have it on my phone. But it was fun. John got a girlfriend? Yeah, and she's real. Yeah, it's pretty epic. I have no gardening skills, and that's extremely impressive to me. Yeah, no, she's very proficient in the plant realm. Odin, thanks for the 4 months of Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Since when are you official? This morning. Yeah, we actually just started talking last week. Yep. Yeah, we work quick. We're real fast about it. Was your girlfriend the other streamer that you rated that time? That's insanely vague, and so I'm just gonna say no. That is wildly vague. What platform is your AI girlfriend host on? She's not hosted, chat. Just because she's a GIF NFT doesn't mean that she's not real. She moves just like a real girlfriend. You're just jealous that your girlfriend can't move in 60 frames per second. Yeah, go ahead, ask Rock. They'll confirm it. Haha, your girlfriend's only a PNG. Mine's 32 frames. Anyways. I feel like you have to put in a really big words on stream. I got a girlfriend. I don't think I need to do that. I don't think any streamer does that. I don't know how to word this because it's going to come off wrong. I know that Nimi will not take it personally, but it doesn't matter. You know, like that doesn't hurt. Me having a girlfriend has no influence on the stream. You know what I mean? Like we're just dating, and that's it. Does your girlfriend like Chewy? Oh, she loves Chewy, and she likes Remy Rat.
Working on getting every shiny mega at level 100. Hope the grind is going well.
Flarius, thanks for the 19 months. Good luck on that. Yeah, we're deep into the Goomy grind. I only subbed because you were single. You had a chance, Denny, and you missed. You missed it. That time has passed. I'm different now. I'm taking a new path, Denny. Yep. I'm on to bigger and better things. Like shiny hunting, and rollerblading, and figure skating, and wearing sandals. I don't know where this voice came from, but it's my voice now. And I don't know why I'm squinting. Maybe it's because it's really bright out. Probably not. It's just my quirky trait. I suck at roller skating and ice skating. Okay, so fun Johnstone gaming lore that I've probably never told you before. I took figure skating. When I was like 5, no, 7. Yeah, they had an ice rink in my area, and I took figure skating with my sister. I was so bad at it. And actually, you know what? I have told this story before because the ending, yeah, so what we ended up doing was like, we learned how to figure skate, and then at the end, we did like a whole performance at a hockey game. And I was wearing a full sequin vest, like a gold sequin vest. And I don't really remember anything from it, mostly because I was super young, but like, that was it. But I did figure skate for 1 year, and I remember after, it was like, immediately after getting off the ice, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I don't want to do this again. And she's like, okay, honey, okay. It's because I didn't have any winter sports to play, because I played baseball in the summer and the spring. I just didn't have any winter activities. Never did skiing, never did snowboarding. I don't know what being in a relationship is like anymore. I've been single for 10 years. Oh, we're sharing now. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I would have loved to play, or I would have loved to get into snowboarding when I was younger. I really would have. I just got scared. I get scared at the idea. And that's also because I got additionally scared because when I was younger, I had a ripstick. Type 1 if you grew up with a ripstick, or at least know of it. If you don't know what it is, let me explain. It's, imagine a skateboard, but instead of 4 wheels, it's 2. And the way that you ride it is like kind of similar, but not at the same time. But I remember I got it for Christmas. And although it is like a fun present to open on Christmas, it is a really sad present because I lived in New England. Like, I can't just go outside and use that Christmas day. I had to wait until spring, like late spring, to be able to use it. And I remember that the first day that the snow disappeared, I was like, oh, I get to use my ripstick finally. And so I go outside. Long story short, I used to live next to a morgue. And I went on a day where there was no like thing going on. Like there's no dead person event happening. And so with next to my backyard was like the parking lot for it was the parking lot, but it was also like a slope to the top of the morgue. And I was like, all right, this is where I'm gonna learn how to ride. And so it starts with like this flat surface at the top. And I'm like trying to move my way, trying to figure out how to do the movement. Because long story short, the way that you ride a ripstick is you only move your back foot and you just wiggle it back and forth, and you'll just generate like a little bit of energy, and you'll start moving forward because of it. Because keep in mind, there's only 2 wheels. And so yeah, so I was working on trying to figure that out, but also just getting on the board is the hardest part, truly, because the board, because it's only 2 wheels, and the wheels move in any direction. You have to like start the board slanted and then kick the board up and make it level and then maintain your balance. And I've never rode like a skateboard before, so I didn't even know how to start there. But eventually I started getting on it, and I would move like a little bit, and then it would just topple over just because I didn't understand the balance portion of it. And I remember my sister came out and she was watching me. She was like standing in the grass watching me do it, trying to like give me pointers or whatever. And just like riding a bike, eventually it just like kind of clicks. You just get it and you just know how to ride it, right? And so all of a sudden I get on and I start going like this. I start moving. And my sister's like, she's like, John, you're doing it. I'm like, I know, I'm doing it. And then I forgot about the next part. The hill. Well, I did learn how to start. I didn't know how to stop. And I would like to note that the hill that I'm going down is not a big hill. It's not like, you know, it's not like this, but it's like a slow decline as you're going down to reach the parking lot at the end of the morgue. And I didn't know how to stop. And so I'm starting to go down the hill and I'm gaining tremendous speed. And nothing I've been accustomed to until this point. And, you know, the morgue is not a public road, and so their upkeep is not very upkept, if you will. And so I'm riding down, and there's like little bumps in the road, like little cracks in the asphalt or whatever. And at the base, right by the parking lot, there's a small little pothole. And that one wheel in the front just fits like a glove into that hole. And the board just kicks up like this, and I fly through the air, front flip, try to catch myself, and land hands or knees and elbows first into the ground and into the concrete. As you can imagine, really bad. And I remember in that moment, prior to me going outside, because keep in mind, my mom's home. She was like, John, please go outside with your elbow pads and knee pads. I don't want you to get hurt. And I was like, I will. If I was a loser. And I stepped out there and I bladed my heart out. And I felt the ramifications of that for sure. And the moment that I landed, I'm there, tears in my eyes, clearly, because my whole body is just ripped up and sore. And my sister comes over to check on me and everything. And then I hear in the distance my mom calling from the porch, from the back porch, and she's like, John, dinner. And I'm like, aw, nuts. What do we do? And so on the upside, I had a front door, I had a side door, and I had a back door to my house. And the kitchen is directly next to the front door. And so like the rest of my family is already set up having dinner. And there were two different stairwells. There was a back door stairwell and a front door stairwell to get to my bedroom. And I was like, I need to think quickly because she is going to see all of this and she's going to get very mad at me and I'm going to get grounded. And so my sister was the decoy distraction, and she went in directly into the kitchen to sit down. And she's like, oh, John will be up in a second. He had to go to the bathroom or something. I'm like, think. I like run up to my bedroom. I'm like, what do I do? I look around. I'm like, oh, I've got it. I'll wear a long short shirt and long pants and they'll have no idea that it happened. And I had a Boston Red Sox shirt. It was like a red t-shirt. I'm like, oh, perfect. And it had long sleeves on it. It was like one of those t-shirts, but it also had the long sleeves. Like it wasn't a long sleeve shirt, but it was there was a long undershirt under the t-shirt. It was kind of weird, but it was a 2000s thing. I was like, perfect, I'll put that on. And so I put that on, and I walk downstairs, like stone cold face, and go sit at the dinner table and eat my chicken parm or whatever we were having. And you know, my mom's asking about my day and my sister's day. She's like, what were you guys up to today? She's like, how was it outside? And I was like, oh, it was pretty good. I'm just eating. I was like, it was pretty good. I had a good time. And then earlier today I played Pokemon and that was pretty fun, blah, 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 you know. And I'm looking down while I'm eating. And then I look up at my mom after talking to her about it. And all I see is a face of absolute horror. My mom is just like,
yo, hi, John.
Absolutely mortified. And I'm like, what's wrong? And I look down And both of my elbows, which I have so conveniently rested on the table, are just covered in blood. Because I forgot to mention, while the t-shirt was red, the long sleeve portion of the Red Sox t-shirt was white. Not a great thought process that entire day. I did not cook very well. And so I'm quite literally just like the Exorcist, just bleeding out of my elbows. She's like, what's happening? My child. And I'm like, oh, this whole thing? Mind you, I'm bleeding through my jeans too. She just didn't see that part. Oh, this? Dinner was ended early, and I was also grounded. Did I finish the parm? No, I did not finish my chicken parm. It did not happen. Why'd you restart stream? Stream died. That's it. Stream DED. I watched any type of gameplay of Legends EA. Did the abilities get erased from the starters? The abilities got erased from the everything. Five more hours? I mean, I would just like to find GOOMY. That's it. But here's the thing is, I'm sure that everybody has had a story like that. Somebody in chat has had something kind of like that. One person has rode a ripstick in my chat. Somebody in chat has rode a bicycle and fell over. Somebody in chat has been outside. No. Scooter. You ever hit your shin with a scooter? That hurts. That hurts big time. I was a rollerblader. That looks so fun to do, but so difficult. Like if you have the roller skates that are it's like a 2x2 wheel thing rather than like the 3 or 4 straight. That's insane. I tried skating in that stuff. It's genuinely so difficult. I thought it would be the easier one of the two rather than having like the actual rollerblade. I fell off a bike because it was very windy. Oh, are you okay? Are you fine now? Eternal, thanks for the 6 months.
I used to do BMX, so does breaking your leg not landing a trick count?
No. No, you don't know pain like I did. You know what it's like to hurt your elbow. That's real pain. That's real suffering. Real sports. I fell off a bike because there was ice in the road. Well, I feel like that's just a big oopsie going outside and biking on the ice. It's like biking on pine needles. You're just asking to tip. You're asking to freaking tip. Well, we've been gaming for what? Almost 6 hours? What am I hunting for? GOOMY. GOOMY. Don't you dare give up. No, I don't. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to, but darn, you know. Rats, as they say. Does it ever stop raining in this area? It absolutely does. It's just I am soft resetting every single time that it happens. Remember Krogunk? Stream will not be as long as Krogunk. There will be a period where I will give up, chat. For the day, for clarification. It is not right now. My flex is that I ran myself over with my own car. I wouldn't flex that. Am I gonna eat a steak today? No, I got beef. I got beef in the fridge. I gotta eat my beef. Is this the really last shiny for the challenge? It is the last shiny for this section of the challenge. Yeah, no, I'd eat a steak. I'd tear that up. If you can Goomy soon, will you grind every Evo on stream? No, I mean, like, some of it will be offline grind, but if I found shiny Goomy right this second, chat, there is no chance that I would sit down and grind out every evolution on this stream. Like, it's a lot of hours. That's a long, long grind. Just to put in perspective, how long was the first grind we did? And that was like a 10th of the size. Yeah, it was like 3 hours, 2 hours, something like that. Like, this will probably take 20 to just evolve everything. Is this challenge adding in the DLC? We will do it. It's just not right now. That one was the easiest one. I think that the fossils might give it a run for its money, but you're absolutely right. The easiest ones are the later ones, because then we get the candies. And we also keep in mind that we have the increased size of the shard count, so we can buy way more up front. And we have the Lumios Tower, and so we have so many more like farming opportunities in comparison to the post game, because it's way easier to get shards pre-game than it is post game. Unless you have the DLC. How is it easier with the DLC? Oh, I guess, yeah, because you get the shards in the dimensions. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Would you say being a streamer taints casual gaming? One thing that's a constant with a lot of creators that I know is that if they stream playing video games, they don't like gaming outside of streaming, because it feels like they're still working. Or they get the kind of the opposite effect where they feel like they're wasting time because they could just be working and streaming. So yeah, for sure. It absolutely does. But like I said earlier, I think that applies to really any job that you have. Like, if you work at a job that you think is fun, you probably, or you thought you like enjoyed it before you worked there, you probably wouldn't be interested in going there in your off time, because it just feels like you were going to work. Since you're fully Pokemon centric, does that mentality happen with other games? I mean, there was a long time where I didn't really want to play any games just because I was so burnt out from playing video games, but I've definitely been playing more recently. There's no middle ground being a streamer and a gamer. Well, I'm not saying that. Everybody's different. Some people don't have that, and they'll just game every hour of the day. It's just like there's a point in my day where I'm kind of like, all right, I'm done playing to game. Did I get a refund on the Emerald? I did. Yep. I did. Yeah. Do you get comp for your PC? That takes longer, but probably, yeah. Yeah, I hope so. That would be very nice. Is your gaming burnout the reason you got into making beats? No, that's just because I wanted to. I just wanted to make them. I've just always been interested in music, chat. How's the West Coast? Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Not BSU. Thanks for the 39 months of Prime. Any new beats recently? I haven't had time, chat. I really haven't. Maybe like next week I can work on some stuff. It's just like this current week is I'm super busy. I very much would like to. I would. Loving this Aussie time zone friendly stream. Is this friendly to you guys? How are the babies adjusting? They're chilling. They're actually better now than they were in Georgia. Yeah, they're a lot more expressive too, which I like. Hey, hope you're doing well. Hey, hi. Yeah, like Gian, he just loves like hiding now. Not like negatively, like I'm scared hiding. He's like, I'm just gonna hide and sleep under the covers all day today. And his brother is just, he just kind of talks a lot now. Are you canceling the Oros Horde Hunt in PLA 100 hours? It's so funny. I forgot that we even did that video. We've got like 20 hours left of that video. That video will be finished. The Oros Horde Hunting, I already said that one's canceled. But thanks for reminding me of that video. Yeah, no, I had to finish that video at some point. It's just we stopped that video because of ZA coming out. That was the only reason that video just didn't get finished. Because we played that pretty much up until the release. Horde hunting is so fun to watch. No. No. Not that video, it wasn't. No. I fear you guys have rose-tinted glasses on that video. Because once I like the final stream that I did, the horde hunting, you guys quite literally said to me that it was kind of dragging on. So that's also a reason why I stopped. Like if you guys aren't vibing with it, I'm not vibing with it. That also works the opposite direction as well, but Bogo's Painted. I do like horde hunting. Like we will do that in the future for like for shiny dexes. It's just that specific video was not destined to be. Is next project a gen shiny dex? No. What about the 100 hours of Arceus streams? We just talked about that. That video will be done in the future. It will be. It's just like we stopped it because we were doing this video, or we were doing ZA stuff. Yeah, because to put in perspective, that first section would have taken me so like 100 hours to be done with the horde hunting video. Just before the first badge, it would have taken me 100 hours. Because I did some recording when I was in New Hampshire with Nimi. And I found some on we took a ride on a ship. We did like a boat tour. And we found a couple shinies in the process of doing that. And the one Pokemon that I was looking for was a 5% encounter for shiny Ralts. And by the end of that trip, I had found, I think, like 26 shinies. And that was 5% out of like 6. And I was already so deep into that video, and we still had not finished the first section. And I was like, there's no way that's getting done in a convenient amount of time. They'll never know the lore of Soup. I mean, they kind of do. Soup was prior to that. Because the origin of Soup was, I think it was the PM7 video. The catching every Hoenn Pokemon. Because I horde hunted that. I just kept it for a really long time. That is the Soup lore. But we will do more hordes into future. Gen 3, big time. Huge horde hunting. And there's like, what, 135 Pokemon in Hoenn? Something like that. Big number. All right, we got 4 minutes, chat. What video say there were like 20 hours left? That's 100 hours of Legends Arceus. Because I think we got to, actually it might be less than that. I think I got to like 84 hours of shiny hunting in that game. Is there a specific animal you like one of the Gen 10 stars to be? Elephant. I'm surprised there has not been an elephant yet. Or like a porpoise. I don't know. That's a good question. Narwhal. Yeah, I didn't know narwhals were real for like a really long time. I mean, to be fair, if you saw a narwhal, it doesn't look like it would be a real thing. It's like when I didn't know that reindeer were real until I was like 15. That's one that people like get really confused about. But I was on a road trip with my mom, and we drove past a farm, and I saw a bunch of reindeer, and I remember just looking at my mom like, "Mom, reindeer are real?" She's like, "Yes, honey. Yeah, they're real." I'm like, "I thought they were just deer with antlers." She's like, no, reindeer are real. I still feel like that's kind of valid. And let's look at it from this perspective. When you have the talk with your parents, you just kind of write off everything as not real. You know what I mean? And so I was like, okay, well, if that's not real, then that's not real. Any advice for moving? One step at a time. Or like some cardboard boxes might be good too. Something like that. All right, we're coming up on 6 hours of sport and gaming. We'll be doing a giveaway in just a second. Is Shiny GOOMY real? I don't know. I don't know at this point. All I know is that we are due. We are due to find one. Surely we don't go double over odds. That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't be kind. That wouldn't be thoughtful. That wouldn't be honest of the game. I am also getting hungry though. That may be my kryptonite. Shiny GOOMY was my first distortion find. Epic. Now, thanks to the 49 months of Prime. Wait! Wait, we got it!
Hey, Peter.
We got it! There it is! Oh my god. I'm gonna be so honest with you, chat. I was mentally about to clock out. I was this close. But we did it, baby! There it is. All right. Well, let's save. Oops. So I think this might be a little bit difficult to catch. There it is. Look at him and all his goo. Amazing. Fantastic. All right, hold on. A little bit of B-roll. Bro owns this boat. Bro is the captain. Bro is the captain of the ship. Look at him. That's so nice. Oh, I didn't even notice the reflection in the water. That's cool too. Oh, okay. I wanted him to turn. That's good. Good B-roll. Insane. Oh, he's on tilt now. All right, hold on. I gotta reset. Actually, no, we'll just keep going. Why not? Let's see if I can just catch it. Oh, it's gone. There it goes. Oh, it's daytime. Wait, is Nimi live right now? Oh, she is. She said, I need Taco Bell. Okay, we have to figure out a game plan, because as you can see in that timer, we have a very limited amount of time to catch it. So we kind of have to make the best of our opportunities. This is also it's level 38, chat. Oh, it doesn't go aggro. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think what we need to do is we need to look at our Pokemon. I need to get a Pokemon that can knock it out to then throw a ball. Wait, Dennis DeFee. Goomy has high special defense. Okay, we'll just use Boneless then. Goodbye, PP. That's so insane. Okay. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. One ball and a dream. This may be very difficult to get. This may be a little bit difficult. I don't really want to catch it in the heal ball, chat. I think it's going to be way too difficult to do. I could go get a dust ball. Okay, it's time to do some research, chat. It was level 38, right? Come along, chat. Oops. Nope, that's not the right button. All right, it's time to do some research. Current HP, we'll have it stunned. It's not an alpha. It is aware of us. It is level 38. Oop, 38. Okay. No backstrike. We are rank Y. I have the level 2 Canary plush. It is shiny. How do we see the... Oh, select a Pokeball. We're gonna catch it in a heal ball. I mean, that's not terrible. That's not awful. I thought it'd be way worse than that. But also, am I crazy for saying that I just want to be done?
GOOMY time.
Ultra Ball is not that bad. I can go buy an Ultra Ball really quickly. All right. No time? There's plenty of time. Plenty. Oh. How did I? Huh? Will it be there if you re-roll the rain? Yes. It's just when it turns to daytime, the rain disappears. Okay, we're just gonna do this. You can save after you knock it out. I'm good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, I can't, chat, we've been in this section for so long, I forgot that that was not even an option. We can't even buy them if we wanted them. Okay. Well. Can I Pokeball Emporium? I unfortunately don't have any time now. We're not listening to this. We need positivity, everybody. Try backstriking while battling. Backstrike only works when you're out of battle. Come on, come on. Backstrike plus quick ball is 3%. I don't think that that's worth it. Please. Yeah, chat, this is one of those things, this is going to take a while. It will. That's just the nature of this challenge. Like, this thing is so unbelievably out of our level. That looked like I was gonna catch it. Well, on the upside, everything's looking great. We have now manifested correctly. Why are you live right now? Because of that. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, he's stuck. What is he gonna do? He's stuck. Also, one thing I have noticed is that when people use the catch calculator, they do it wrong. So I'm not inclined to trust what people say about the catch calculator. I can try and throw a quick ball at it when it turns around. I just don't know if it will turn around. Right. Right. Yeah, the heal ball is kind of better. I think we're just gonna have to commit here, chat. Because I could get a dust ball, and the dust ball, we would just be done if I had that, but. Yeah, the heal ball matches so well, it's just like, that is a lot of resets. It's about 50 resets to catch it. If we just do this. Why don't you save while it's knocked out? Because that's not worth the risk. Like, in no way is that worth the risk. If the game auto saves and I knock it out, like I'm not fast enough, then I just lose it and I have to hunt it all over again. I like the security of just being able to knock it out myself. Okay, this is a nice little combination here. We just do those 3 moves and it brings it into the red. We throw another ball. It wouldn't save. I'm still not trusting it. This is my shiny hunt. I make the rules, everybody. I make the rules. Next door, you get it? Okay. Why only heal balls? Because it looks nice. Is the last one Beldum? No, it's Goomy. It's on screen. So on Sunday, we're going to be progressing with the story. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. I guess that's true. Bro, forgot about Friday? No, that's Pokemon Day. You're not progressing with the story tonight? No, I can't. I had to evolve all these Pokemon. What are we doing for Pokemon Day? We're gonna be playing through Fire Red, Leaf Green. Maybe get Ralts to put to sleep. Chat, I promise you, we just have to have some patience. That's all. We go through this routine every single time I encounter a really hard Pokemon to catch, and you guys, in the span of about 3 minutes, lose all of your patience. If you can make it through me hunting for the Goomy, you can definitely make it through me catching the Goomy, I promise. We'll get it. I'll be at work when it drops on Friday. I honestly kind of don't believe that it's going to come out after the presentation. I think it's going to show up. It's going to be available prior. Oh, it actually went aggro. Wow. That's crazy. Do you have a good grind spot for this section? No, I don't. We're just gonna be doing the battle zones. Come on, come on. Which one do I get? Fire red or leaf green? Leaf green. Do stats condition makes any difference to the catch rate? They do, but keep in mind, chat, we have very limited time to catch this before it turns to daytime. I think we just all need to be collectively very patient. And we'll get it. Come on, come on. Rats. My brother's gonna get fire red since he had leaf green growing up. Very nice. Yeah, I'm playing fire red first just because that was the first one I played. How many balls till odds? I have no idea. It's like 50, I think. But that's also 50 when it's at 0 HP. Ooh, this thing had like no HP stats. Or it was actually, no, it was just good rolls. It's the same thing, never mind. Oh, that works. Sending XX Clarence XX's strength. Thank you so much. We're all done, Matt. We finished. Now we just need to catch the rare rat, and we're out of here. I'm assuming they're game exclusive Pokemon. Yeah, the big thing for Leaf Green is that you get Staryu and it has the ability to illuminate. So if you're really into shiny hunting, you'll be able to encounter Pokemon so much faster. Thus, you'll be able to hunt faster. Who's up shunting it right now? I just like green. I like green. Oops. Come on, Goomy. This is also probably the last Pokemon. No, this should be the last Pokemon that's going to be difficult to catch. Because I think Absol is under level... Oh, it might be level 38, so that one might be hard to catch. Oh, true, Beldum. Yeah, you're right. My bad. But I would assume that the Shiny's not hard to catch. Maybe I'm wrong. It is? Oh, I'm wrong then. Well, that's okay. And here, not to spoil anything too crazy, but that might be the last shiny we get too. Good way to end. Okay, we got the routine down. We have a solid routine. Maybe a rookie question, but are the starters shiny locked in fire red, leaf green? This is kind of an insane fact, but the first starters that were shiny locked were in Gen 7. Fire or in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Unless you're playing the demo. Unless you're playing the demo. No? Gen 8? No. Let's go. It's Gen 7. I promise you I'm right about that one. I'm usually not right, but I'm right about that one. Goodbye, Goo. Yeah, the if you download the demo of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you can actually shiny hunt the starter, but the starters are not visually shiny, but they do sparkle. What's the song? It's Mario's Rainbow Castle 2 from Jamboree. Or it was. Oops. There was also a period of time where I believe there was a bounty put up for somebody to find a shiny starter in that game. I think somebody found one in Eevee, but somebody was looking for Pikachu. I forget. This is a long time ago. Honestly, if anybody, Matt knows about it more than I do. But I remember seeing that a long time ago. Like when I was working on the shiny Professor Oak, I'm pretty sure. All right, we've done this about like 15 times, so we're making a dent. We're making progress. We've thrown probably about 50 balls, but keep in mind that the rate is not 2% for every ball throw that I do. Goo. Goo. Gaga. Rat. Goo la goo. Goomy. Next one is the one. If it's not, you're banned for 4 seconds. Mods, get ready. We don't like liars.
Hoopy.
Yeah, ban that guy for 4 seconds. He lied. I don't like that. Copper, thanks for the 6 months if I didn't say that. I appreciate it. Wait, that's a shiny Goomy. What the heck? Rats. Nimi says, catch it with your eyes closed. God, she's so awesome.
Tired of these gambling ads.
This is a gamble in a way. Come on, come on. Rats. Trainer Don, thanks for the 19 months of Prime. Jake, thanks for the 2 months of Prime. Thanks. Thanks. Your eyes weren't closed? Oh, wait, yeah, sorry, I forgot. I think we've now reached the bartering stage, Goomy. Goomy, if you get in the ball on this turn, you will be able to get a free copy of Fire Red or Leaf Green. This is your opportunity. And it's gone. Bro's probably jealous, not in the game. No lepers? Do you want? No leper.
How do you feel about the starters being leaked for Fire Red and Leaf Green? Did you have a favorite from them?
No, they don't look anything like Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what's it's crazy because they even made like a Pokeball looking Pokemon. Like it's just a Pokeball. Looks like we ran out of ideas. And evolution is the ball upside down. Come on, guys. There's literally trash as a Pokemon. Yeah, they named a Pokemon after what it is. They named a seal, chat. And here's the real kicker here. No Bingus? No Bingus. Chat, please Bingus dance if you want Bingus in the game. Wait, that's a shiny Goomy. Come on, Goomy, please. I feel like that little cat. Consider me pianist. Freaking pianist. Goomy doesn't like the Waluigi fit. Don't even say that. I match. We're besties. Somebody said I'm gonna blow up Goomy with my mind. I have to tell this story, chat. I have to tell this story. Come on, Goomy. So, Nimi and I have this bit. I wouldn't call it a stim. It's just kind of a thing that we do. Where if we are upset with each other, we blow each other up with our minds. So we just go like this. That's really just the entire bit. But there was, we were out in public at GoTour, and we were walking down this pathway where only like 2 people could walk down the pathway. And there was a father and son in front of us. And they were just walking really slow. eye, no hesitation. After walking behind them for like a minute, I just looked at the kid and I went like this. and then she's like, John, stop that. She was so offended that I thought of blowing up a child with my mind. Rats! Come on, we need it. Can you not use Thunderwave? No, I don't know what that is. How long was this hunt? It was 10 hours. Across today and yesterday, about 10 hours. Yikes. This was very, very calm, chat. I think we're gonna go for a walk after this, and I'm gonna get a fun little snack. Type 1 if you think that's a good idea. Crits. Oh, yes! 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 We did it! And with that, chat, we have finished the first section of, well, not, we still have a lot more to do, like way more to do. But that's okay, But we did all the shiny hunting. We're done with all the shiny hunting stuff. We're chilling, and it's a new day. It's a great new day, and so now we can start grinding. So that's really good. All right. Hold on 1 second. Emily, can you put in the time of when I first encountered it, not when I caught it? Because I already put in the caught time. Okay. Anyways. It's time for a nature guess, everybody. Goomy. Goomy girl. Goomy lady. I'm a gay. Sassy. Brave. It's brave. What do we name it? We really didn't even go over a name for it. I restarted the recording, Emily. I had to. Sandra. Wait, I kind of like that name. I've never heard that. That's a cute name. Vanilla? Wait, I like that. I like that one a lot. That's a nice name. Okay, cool. Well, with that done, chat, I can officially update the title of the stream. We have now caught every single Pokemon in this section, which is fantastic. And so all we have to do now is just grind all of the Pokemon, which is going to take quite a long time to do. And you know what? I kind of, in a way, still want to stream a little bit more. This is a great place to stop, but I do kind of want to just like evolve a couple, maybe, right? Nothing crazy. Like maybe we do like a couple nights of battling. Okay. Well, before we do that, we kind of need to organize some things. Hold on, I'm updating the title. Also, I need a save. 503 hours, by the way. 7 full boxes of shinies with no charm is crazy. I don't know if it's full boxes. Yeah, it's more like 5, but yeah, it's still kind of wild. Okay, let me move over here real quick. You're gonna come with me. All right. So let's go over what the rare things are, or like the hard to level up things are. It's you and you. Riolu is just evolution through friendship. So actually, Pop will take no time at all. Larvitar, where's Larvitar? That one's gonna be a huge pain. And then everything else is kind of chill. Yeah. Its name is Nightmare for more than one reason. These are the 3 that are going to be the worst part of this grind. But what we can do here, because now that we have everything, we can just kind of go in order in a way and just chip away at every single one that we have. And keep in mind, there are a lot that are really easy. Like Dennis DeFi evolves at level 20. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be so easy. How much XP does the static alpha Larvitar give? I don't think it's worth doing individual battles because they disappear and they don't come back for a period of time. We're just gonna be doing the battle zone. Do you have all the stones? No, but we can get them. That's not a problem. We can buy them. Well, the first thing that we have is kind of an odd one. Also, one thing to note is we kind of need something to deal damage, and so we're still going to use Pidgeotto. So we're really only evolving 2 Pokemon at a time, which may seem like a waste, but we need those 3 Pokemon in our party as long as we possibly can. Oh, I meant Pidgeot, not Pidgeotto, but anyways. Actually, I guess I'll just do that because it's easier to keep track of them. And then the other one is Reamy Rat. Those were Reamy Rat, but where's Reamy Rat? Where's the OG Reamy Rat? Dear God, somebody find Reamy Rat. Reamy Rat, everybody is here. And yeah, we can move Pokemon around. Did we finish the section? Kinda. All right, yeah, and we also do need to do the giveaway, chat. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. All right, and it's now active. Well, what a relief that is, chat. What a relief. And also, I would like to note that you probably have noticed that we can evolve these 2. We are not doing that. We are not doing it. The reason why we're not doing it is because in the games there you get a boost with additional XP if you do not evolve your Pokemon. Am I gonna play Pokopia? Yeah, I will. I will. Exclamation point ticket space 1 if you want to enter chat. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's about a 20% boost, I believe. Am I excited for Pokopia? I don't really know anything about it, but it looks fun. Yeah, so what we're going to do right now, chat, is we are quite literally just going to grind. That's all we're doing, and we're going to be leveling up Pokemon. That's the whole game. But yeah, we can go here. What's my favorite Pokemon? Scizor. And you also might be wondering, why don't I use Goomy or Dratini or Larvitar to take these Pokemon out? The reason why is because they don't obey. And I also kind of think it doesn't really make a difference. A longer stream? I don't know if it's going to be super long. We also do get a lot of money from doing this. Oh no, boneless. Boneless. Huh. We can't see the EXP with the overlay? Yeah, I know, that's just kind of how it's gonna be. That, huh. We might have to do some Goog chat. Cause, hold on. Oh, it didn't show how much XP I got. Give me 1 second. Oh my. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Oh boy. That is gonna be a little bit of a problem. How do people grind in this section? Like, genuinely, there's no point to even grinding here. Wild alphas? Maybe use the Pokemon itself? No. I mean, that will make barely a difference, but additionally, I can't fight with it. See, in my head, I thought we were going to be fighting level 20s. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. All right, we're gonna do the winners. Hold on 1 second. All right. First winner is Tully. Tully, you won. You did it. You won. You did it. You did it. You're a winner. You get the game. That's so nice. All right, and number 2. Daza, you did it. You win too. That's exciting. That's good news. All right, well, that concludes that. Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna check and see. Okay. Yeah, I guess you guys are right. The meta is to knock out as many alpha Pokemon as you can because they drop candies. Huh. All right. So yeah, we're actually not gonna be battling. It's just I have to curate a list of where all of the alpha Pokemon are and then make a route to knock out all of them. That is not something I'm prepared to do right now. I'm gonna be so honest. Well. Yeah, because keep in mind, chat, if I knock out an alpha, they don't respawn for like 5 minutes. And so I'll have to go through the process of taking out a bunch of alpha Pokemon, finding a route to take, so by the time that I'm done with that last alpha, I loop back around and take out another one. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a chore to do. Like, it won't take super long. Let me just see if the Poke Earth shows. Does it show all of the spawns? Let me see. Guaranteed alphas. Okay. So keep in mind, a lot of these are not real. At where I'm at in the game. Like, I know that this one does not exist because that's the actual zone that it's in. Like, we'll have to be fighting Dratini, basically. A bunch of Dratini. Like, Gourgeist does not exist. I'm just gonna have to spend tonight looking over the list of all these Pokemon and trying to figure out which ones are actually feasible to fight. Because, like, Slowbro does not exist, Clawitzer does not exist. So it's actually, this might be easier just because we are so limited. Abomasnow is not there. Avalugg isn't there. I think it's really just the ones that are in the zones and then some rooftop Pokemon. One of the pan monkeys. Wait, no, this doesn't show all the alphas because oh, it doesn't show like the 95% because they're not guaranteed Pokemon. Oh, that makes things so much more annoying. Right, because they're guaranteed alphas, not high chance alphas. Huh. I mean, it makes sense, but it just doesn't really work for our specific scenario that we're trying to work with. Yeah, because like statistically, the odds of encountering, you know, because we want to try and hunt down Dratini, like every Dratini. That's probably the game plan. Huh. Well, I think that's something I'm going to try and figure out tonight, not on stream. What we can do, though, just to humor the situation, we're gonna go climb again, and we're gonna fight a single Dratini just to see what we get from doing it. Just out of curiosity. Which means we are going to the rooftop again. Could you just soft reset areas to force alphas? Yes, but we want to fight the big ones. The big ones that get you a ton of XP. And I would also like to think that the higher level ones give you a higher chance of yielding a good, whatchamacallit? Like a better XP candy, the higher level it is. But we are all done with this section. It's insane to think about. The Pikachu in Zone 6 is level 40. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So what we want to do is we just want to check this until it's alpha. Okay, there you go. First try. All right. This thing is level 39, chat. What did we use to take it out last time? Did we really use boneless? This thing is way more bulky than I remember. All right, we're almost there. If you catch it when knocked out, you get more XP. Unfortunately, that's gonna be way too difficult for us. Let's just see how much XP we get. I mean, item. So that is basically 1,000 XP. I think that's right? It's about 1,000 XP for beating that. Mediums are 3,000. Okay, well, there's no downside to using it right now, so let's just see. Oh, okay, it's 3,000. Okay, which means that small is 800, right? I think that's how that works. Because I've already used 20 of these. This would be 16,000 XP. So, okay. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to set up a route system to make sure I know like when they spawn and how often they spawn. I guess one other thing we could do to try and figure things out, one final test. Hypothetically, if I went to zone 3, and let's just say I took on this Litleo, do we get the same items? Oh, this thing is bulky. Because if we get 2 small candies and 1 medium candy from doing this, there's no reason to fight anything harder, right? Because this is realistically one of the easiest ones we can take, and we can plan ahead and make sure that we have like a typing advantage. Like I can get a fighting type Pokemon to take this on. All right, let's see.
Let's GOOMY goo Johnstone catch.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, so we have to fight Dratini. That was 100 XP. That will be not helpful. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to make a giant list of basically every wild pseudo. Try the Fletchling, it's 32. You guys think it's based on level? Yeah, I would assume it's based on species. Like this is gonna give me 1 small candy. Let's see. And obviously, like, we're gonna get some XP for taking these down, but it's nothing insane. I would assume it's about 300 every time that we take one down. Like, for example, what is this? 100. Yeah, it's gotta be species-based, chat. So if we fight the big dogs, we get the big dog bonus. So if we just make a route of fighting Dratini, Larvitar, and Goomy, then, you know. What level is Houndoom? We can figure it out. We can figure it out. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it for today. Just because I have stuff that I gotta do tomorrow, but additionally, Pokemon Day is the day after. But I mean, insane stream. We did everything we needed to do. We're chilling, you know what I mean? Like we finished everything in this section, so. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. And let me see who is live. I just opened YouTube, not Twitch. 1 second. I'll straighten me. All right, chat. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I will see you guys on Friday for Pokemon Day. I'll be live 30 minutes prior to the presents happening. We'll do the bingo board, we'll do the whole works, and we'll have a whole fun, jam-packed day of Fire Red, Leaf Green gaming. Have it already planned and set in stone. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next stream. Okay, goodbye. See ya. Have a good one. Goodbye. Have a great day. See you later. Goodbye.